Okay, let's see. Does that work? I think so. Are we on? Yes. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Hey there, everyone. I'm back. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of pick up where we left off, right? So we're still having power issues. Can't run this thing at 100%, clearly. So instead, we're gonna be trying to throttle this down to 80, and we're gonna go from there. At the moment, we're getting a ton of wood tar, which we can turn into benzene, creosote, or a number of other things through our distillery. Benzene can be turned in is a gas fuel, hmm. Though that does require gas turbines, which require a lot more rotors. Hmm. All right. So heavy oil. Hmm. We can turn that. See, so this itself is worth, 0.25. Let's do some math. So 32E would take, assuming that this is correct, a 16 millibuckets uh, over 0.25 seconds means that it's going to be, what, 64 millibuckets per second, right? So that means that if we're getting 1,000, then we're looking at around 15 seconds. Nah, that's closer to 16. We'll say 15 seconds of use, which is not great. Comparatively, we can, of course, distill it into something like this heavy fuel. We actually get a lot more out of it in doing this. Even just the heavy fuel alone, that's uh, almost triples it, doesn't it? It it's a 125% increase. Yeah, no, 150% increase, actually. And then this is going to be hydrogen, and then hydrogen sulfide, heavy fuel, or heavy fuel. All right. All right, think that will be good. Light fuel, heavy fuel, can create diesel. Ooh, interesting. Diesel is a combustion fuel, but it seems to go pretty good. We need steel gears, some motors and whatnot, but overall, it's not too bad, actually. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely going to want heavy fuel. We're going to keep the wood tar, though. Instead, I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to probably end up lowering that. We're going to try and not run the EBF as much as I want to. I think it's better that we don't currently, unless if it's absolutely necessary, which, to be fair, for some steel might actually be necessary to be determined. But anyway, we're just going to get another tank set up for the wood tar. Yeah, I think that's the best play for us currently. Do we have any steel left? Any at all? I don't think so. Not that we're necessarily going to need steel for this, but still. Alright, so tank. Valve, multi-block tank. So we're going to need, that'll be 4, 5, wait, no. So we're going to need a plate for each. Do we have any wooden walls or anything like that left? Yes, we do. Okay, I think we're just short one wall, if I remember correctly. So let's see if we don't have a little bit of lead we can spare for one more wooden wall. Like there, there. So we're gonna need 4 treated wood. Multi-block needs, oh wait, no, 23. Yeah, so we're good. Yeah, we're totally fine actually. Have an extra tank for some odd reason, but yeah, we're fine. All right, let's go ahead, throw these down, and there we go. Now we just have to actually build the thing. I am so thankful that these can actually hold, wow, that these can hold the, you need some more small wood pipes, the oils and all that. That actually makes them pretty helpful in this case because we kind of desperately need that. uh, anyway, so we're just gonna need to move a couple of pipes around. Okay, so we're going to go up. Now what? I think we're actually gonna do this. And there, there. All right, there's that. And there's that. Okay, this line is a little in the way, but overall could be a lot worse. So obviously that's not going to be in. Actually, no, that's exactly the input. Yeah, this is actually exactly what we want, and that's also going to be an output. I will fix that. Uno momento. Uh, however, first, I want that. Because this is where the wood tar is going to start going. Um, yeah. So let's go ahead and actually do that. Actually, no. Hold up. We actually need those. Hold up, hold up. I am not thinking. This is the line for that. So no, yeah, we actually are going to want that. Um, so we're going to leave that disabled for now. And then we're just going to do this. All right. It doesn't seem like we can actually point that down, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's see if we can make this work. We'll do, there we go, just like that. So that will be our multi-block. Okay, so now we're going to want to basically move all of the wood tar to over here. Right, now that that's there, we can actually connect this, assuming we can reach it. There. Aha! Alright, so any further wood tar will go into there while we try to deal with this. Do I have a steel? I do not. Oh wait, yes I do. They're right here. Thank you. And there we go. Alright, so you can drop off all of that. We can begin using weight, heavy oil, 16 seconds. But that's, oh wait, right, but we have the 75%. Yep, never mind. The ashes are going to be interesting. Hmm. Oh no, that gives us ashes. We can't burn ashes. Okay, so for now, we're just going to continue to put the fuel into there. And I guess that means we're going to need another pyrolyzed oven for that, if we want to try and use the fuels, which, to be fair, might actually be worth it. Hmm. We're going to need another pyrolyzed oven regardless. Hey, that is going to be so much copper and nickel. I'm not sure we have enough copper. I just straight up think we do not have enough copper for that. Not right now. Let's just turn you off for now. Okay, so mm, don't know how we want to do this. Really don't. Okay, so let's just do some testing, right? Let's take off everything else, like just literally everything else, but the pyrolysis oven and the greenhouse, right? These are going to be the only two things that we are going to try and fuel, and we're going to see exactly how much fuel each of these takes. Then we will add on each branch as we get to it. We'll make sure to keep a very close eye on it, and we will hopefully be able to actually get something out of it. And not just eviscerate ourselves again. That is about all I can think of to do. That is about it. Um, so technically speaking, if we could figure out a way to automate the creation of soul sand, we could do something here, but That is hardly automatable. Alright. We should have enough charcoal to get this thing back online. We're going to bring this down to 50%, right? And we are going to begin this again. Right now we have plenty of wood. It's a matter of charcoal. So, first things first, Pyrolyse oven, you're going on first. All the steam should be directed to here. So, excuse me. Okay, we are getting power. Now we have power. Let's get the buffer. Oh, buffer is out. Alright. I'm gonna wait till we have a bit more steam to work with here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now, Pyrolyse oven. Now going to be producing that, but we should be producing enough steam to actually run the thing. We should be producing more than enough steam to run this, right? Each of these, of course, are taking 640 liters per half of a second, which means they are taking a grand total of 1,280 liters per second, or 64 per tick. So that means that we're losing 128 liters per tick to that, right? So 128 liters. Now let's say 150, right? We're always going to round up just to be sure that we are overachieving what we need to. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. Okay, well, these are also going to be that. So that's going to be 300 liters a tick is theoretically what it should require to run these. All right, we should basically have an infinite power supply moving forward here. And that seems to be the case. Okay, with that in mind, let's figure this thing out, all right? So this thing is also going to be overclock. So let me read up on overclocking again. Overclock, overclock. Where are overclocking? Not help. It's minor overclocking. Here we are. So twice the speed times 4 the power consumption times 2 energy. Automated setups overclock as little as possible. Okay. So I'm thinking we do not overclock this, right? We shouldn't be overclocking that. And then hopefully, theoretically, this should still be able to sufficiently supply this, right? That's going to be another 64, let's say another 100 steam per tick. It means that should be this should be completely totally runnable, right? Yeah, producing 128 EU a tick, MV. That's fine. Okay, so we are good there. Next. So that is theoretically the limit of 50%. Right? I want to hold here just to be sure. 34 charcoal, all right? I'm going to wait a couple of minutes and we're going to wait. This thing needs to probably be running just to be sure. And I also really need more steel, so So this thing, is this keeping up? Yes, it is. Okay, that seems to still be keeping up. I'm not sure overclocking that does anything, but better safe than sorry. We still are looking fine on Steam here. Again, we are kind of at the limit, though we are slowly but surely losing Steam here. Wait, why are we losing Steam? Hold up. Why are you losing Steam? You should not be. You're the only thing on that line. The only other thing would be this. Ah, I guess that does mean we're going to need. Oh, wait, no. This. Yeah, these are definitely keeping us. So we're going to need probably the same, right? So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 6 is 54. So we basically need a stack of aluminum. Right, what I said about needing steel, I might have been slightly wrong. Going to need so much aluminum. Obviously, we can do that. That's not going to be a problem. But definitely just a little concerning. Hmm. So we're just trying to run this at 50% currently. All right. Everything else should be disabled. So we're going to need a lot of fluid pipes. Um, which of course means we're going to need a lot of aluminum. And I'm afraid there might not be much to do here, but simply to wait. And we can't even just wait and do something else, because we need to keep a watch on this Pyroluce oven to make sure that we don't, completely lose all of our steam. Hmm. What to do? We could maybe have some sort of redstone, and you are no longer really working, but there's also more than enough here. Actually, that's a good point. Hmm. Okay. So, redstone. Let's see. All right, what covers do we have? We do have a machine controller. How expensive are you? Iron. Okay, you're iron and a lever. That's really easy, actually. Let's see. Fluid detector. All right. Item detector is what we're gonna want, probably. Activity, fluid, item detector. Be, ooh, gold and an iron. It's not too bad, actually. Except that we only have a single piece of gold. I'm sure we have some dust somewhere. Oh yeah, we're fine. So, hmm, okay, we're going to disable you for now. You're producing far too much as it is. So, take a break. Okay, so we're going to definitely need to do this. In order to try and optimize everything, what I'm gonna want to do is try to basically prevent the thing from running whenever it's full, right? Because if it's full, there's no point in running. It should only need to run in the event that, for whatever reason, you know, we do not have the wood that we need. Um, Now obviously the saplings are of a slight concern of mine, but we will figure that out. So this should give us what we need for this. Oh hey, wrought iron, wrought iron, Ivon. Alright, so we're gonna get one of these and we'll hook it up with the other. We are probably gonna need to get some more redstone though, to be fair. Um, okay, we're gonna need another chest, I think. We'll just there. So chest. And instead of outputting directly to the pipes, we're gonna output to a chest. Um, all right. Ooh, no room. All right. We're going to do this, right? That's fine. Item detector is gonna go. So it cannot go there. Because of course it can't. In that case, we're going to need a crate. Let's see, do we have any crates? Crate, 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 crate. Yes, we do. Never thought I was actually going to use this thing. So hey, oh, guess there's a little bit of a benefit. Uh, okay, just get all of this out of the way. And there we go. Okay. So let's see, can we? Yes, we can. All right, so we're going to put an item detector here. We're going to want the conveyor module there. Where is my screwdriver? We're going to be filtering out wood, filtered import, and we're looking fine. Yeah, so we're going to do that, I suppose. That works for me. And then that will be a redstone signal, which we can work with. Okay, let's actually throw these back in here, given we don't need them at the moment. How much redstone? 26. I think we can work with that. Here's my torches. Okay. Oh, and we're also going to need the machine controller. Right? Machine controller can go to this, Oh, no. Control machine. All right. We will deal with that in a bit. For now, it's fine. We need something to build with. I guess just some stone. You know what? Let's use stone bricks. Might as well. A little fancier. All right, and we're going to want to basically bring you around here. So whenever you get to some amount of fullness, let's see. How full do we want this to be? That's the question. Yeah, I'm thinking there. So basically, we're going to do this. All right. So the second we get any more full than that, we will turn off. Okay, maybe that actually needs to be a little bit closer because that is not filling up. Hmm. Okay, so instead, we're gonna have this one back. Uh, hmm, that doesn't really work either. Come on. This is in like such an awkward position. All right, we're gonna do this. So that's, let's see, how full does it need to get? There we go. Okay. Yep, that seems reasonable enough. Whenever it gets to there, then we're going to cut you off. Uh, Cover requires signal strength stronger than the set to run. Okay, so weaker. So yeah, we want to invert this then. Okay, now that will basically run until this is full, and then it will just kind of stop. All right, that should save us a good bit of steam in the long run. Now we just actually have to get that much steam. Uh, all right. Definitely kind of still treading a wire here. Um, do what to do. We are slowly but surely gathering more steam, and we do have a decent little supply of charcoal. All right. So I think we're going to be fine in terms of that. Plus, this thing should automatically cut off as soon as we reach the limit. So not too concerned about that. It's just a matter of getting it there to begin with, right? Generally speaking, though, I think I'd rather have this thing pretty much constantly running. Let's see. That will continue to produce. Um, I'm gonna bring this up to 55%. Clearly, the little help tip things are not actually accurate. Oh wait, no. It's accurate. We're not pulling enough steam. Seriously? How is this not pulling enough steam for two basic generators? Hmm, thinking it might be this. This large aluminum pipe is just not good enough. So stainless steel. Stainless steel. Woohoo! That's a pretty decent upgrade, but that does require a lot of this. Right? Blast furnace, stainless steel dust, nickel, manganese, chromium, or chrome, not chromium. So, still, we could actually technically do that. We'd need two sets of it, but also use Invar instead of nickel. Hmm. Yeah, we could totally do stainless steel. Uh, we also definitely have a bit of a buildup there. Huh. All right. How do we want to do this? We are still generating. It's just going to be a little while. Hmm. Okay, let's cut off the EBF for now, as at the moment, I think it's far more important that we get our power situated. Right there, we can throttle this back a little. Hmm. So what do we do? Huh. I don't know. I'm actually kind of stumped here, because we are being severely hampered by our by the amount of steam that we can currently hold, that we can handle. You know, the answer might just be a steel tank, right? By having two different outputs, we can theoretically be able to. I know we need an input and an output. Never mind. Yes, we are going to want a steel tank though. That's not a question. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, sorry, I'm just reading and thinking. Um, where do we go from here? We slow, otherwise you make it a plant ball to biochaff. Right, 7. Biomass then gives us ethanol. Furthermore, it can be ran at about the same rate that creosote can, so not worth it. Not even close to worth it. Um, what else can this thing take? Boiler. Large steel boiler requires HV tier circuits. That's not happening. Um, do we invest in another one of these? That is so much bronze, though. Right? Like, that's 6 bronze per 2. That's gonna be, what, 26, 28. So 28 over 2 times 6. 28 times 3. So yeah, we're looking at like a stack and a quarter worth of bronze. Hmm. We have the copper. I don't know that we have the tin. Huh. The circuits are easy enough, though. I mean, oh, firebox casings might be a little bit. Okay, 2 stacks of, of bronze, not copper. All right, slowly but surely, right? Hmm. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's it. It is actually keeping up like it should. That is wonderful, actually. That is going to save us significant amounts of steam. This, furthermore, well, is practically always running just because we always need more charcoal. But after this, it should theoretically turn off. Let's see. Shall we? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 40. And we turned off because we are now full. Okay, so now it's time to do some testing. All right, this is currently at 50%. Let's throttle this up to 60%. Efficiency is not lost, does not affect heat up time. All right, so let's run this. Actually, at what point do we no longer have 3 seconds per? Oh, there, 90%. Nope, 85%, 80%. Okay, here we are. So keeping this throttled at 80%, I think is going to be, right now, that looks to be maybe the limit. So now this should theoretically be producing more charcoal than the boiler is taking. So what we're going to do is we're going to see, does this cut off? Yes, it does. that is all I cared about. As soon as that hits 54, we should be turning on again. Now, let's see. Will this be able to generate charcoal before this? That's the question. Because we are burning through some charcoal, to say the least. We need to have generated enough charcoal here for this thing to turn off. We haven't, then we need to turn down our efficiency again. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we did. Yeah, so 80% seems to be about as high as we can get off of a single Pyroluce oven. We can try 85%, but I'm pretty sure that that will actually just like burn out. So instead, we're going to simply call this at 640. Okay, with that in mind, now let's grab this. I wish I could see how much each thing is actually taking. That would be nice. Oh well. So that we should still be totally fine, right? We should not be having any issues. Hmm. Yep, so we seem fine there. And we steam fine there. All right. So I think that that's going to be okay. Now, here's the question. How much more can we actually add on? So, like, for instance, can we run this? Can we run our machines? Obviously, batteries are pretty much full, so it's kind of difficult to say one way or the other. But, hmm, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Hmm, all right. So we also might want to expand the power in here because that one basic steam turbine is not nearly enough anymore. Um, let's see. How are we doing? Are we still functioning like we should? Definitely losing a bit of steam here. Definitely losing a lot of steam here. Hmm, that is concerning. So then the only thing that's preventing this from just going completely under is the fact that it only works once. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to just upgrade all of our pipelines, right? Because like this should be fine. There is no reason that this should not have all of the steam it needs. Hmm. I don't know what to do. If anything, I feel like I just need a second steam tower, right? Mm. And then I'd like to kind of almost subdivide things off. Right? We have one tower dedicated for these, and another dedicated for like the EBF, for the other parts, all that. Because these running are far more critical at the moment. But yeah, like, why are you struggling? Hmm, needless to say, I don't like this. Um, I think another bronze boiler is going to be necessary. I really do. Now, I really don't want it to be, but I think it is. Um, tin dust. How else can we get tin dust? Get it out of iron ore through the centrifuging process. Obviously, we get it from tin ore, cassiterite, of course, and then cassiterite sand. Hmm. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and you know what? Let's get power first. Really want that ore processing, but we have to get power sorted. We don't have a choice. Hmm. So let's get to it. For now, we're just going to be getting another boiler and another Pyroluce oven. Uh, yeah, I think that's the way forward. So we've done all of this. That means we're just going to want to do new steam generation and then ore processing. Ah, now, as long as these things aren't necessarily running, we should be fine in trying to do this. Hmm. Basically, we can put in a bunch of clay dust to just sort of have a stockpile for this, right? Ah, I don't know. I don't know. All right. I think that's going to be it for me. There's a lot to do. I figured out what I wanted to do moving forward. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And until next time, see ya.